Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is IT Smart and I'm Mary. Like I said earlier, I'll be taking you through a few tutorials on how to enhance your computer skills. Let's dive right into the issue. So today I'm going to be taking you through use how to interact with the Microsoft Excel terminologies. So let's get started. So let me just open this. So Microsoft Excel has different terminologies. So the first one we're going to be looking at is a workbook. As you can see, this is just a plain workbook. A workbook comprises of different sheets. So as you can see, these are the different sheets that the workbook comprises of. This is a sheet 1, this is marks, sheet 3, sheet 4, and from here you can add up. You can add any sheet. So this specific sheet is like a worksheet where you're supposed to do your work from. But then with a workbook, it's just a collection of many worksheets. Yeah, as you can see. So that's it. So another terminology we can look at is a name box. A name box is like it just provides a specific location of a cell in a worksheet. So a cell actually is just where you tap anywhere. This is a cell, this is a cell. That's why your cursor is, that's a specific cell. But if I was to highlight, let me say everything, like let me say many cells. So this ceases to be a cell, but this we can call this a range, not a cell, because with very many cells just make a range, as you can see. So with Excel, it just gives a good presentation and organization of work in a grid form. As you can see, the work is like in grid. These are like grids, and it's like even a graph paper itself. So with our the terminology, this is a cell that we're talking about. So this side here, this is a name box. A name box provides a specific location of this cell specifically. As you can see up here, this is B3, meaning the name of this cell is B3. That's how you can get it from the name box. So that's it. With Excel, it's made up of rows and columns. These rows are numbers, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and etc. These are numbers. These are our row numbers. And then columns have these column headings that are in letter form, A, B, C, D, and continuously. Those are column headings, as you can see. So yeah, another terminology that I can look at is our formula bar. As you can see over here, this is a formula bar. Our formula bar just displays the formula that you're performing calculations with. Let me see that you're performing specific calculations, maybe on a total or a sum. This formula bar just displays the formula itself. Yeah. So let's look at this worksheet that I have over here. This is called marks. With worksheets, you can rename them from down here. You can see sheet 1, sheet 2. You can even rename sheet. Actually, I renamed marks as sheet 2. I can even rename sheet 3. You can name it as anything, you see. So with sheets, you can rename them easily. So with our Microsoft Excel, you can interact with different ways to perform mathematical calculations. First and foremost, there are formulas. Yeah, everyone knows a formula, like the formula of total. You just add up the formula of subtraction. You just subtract. So with formulas, you apply them manually to perform those mathematical calculations. But then with the functions you are supposed to functions are inbuilt in the system. So whenever you're performing calculations, you can get a function automatically, and then you can perform the calculations there and then. So let's look at how to use a formula. A formula, let me say like I'm getting the sum of these rows. Let me say whenever you're performing a calculation, you should first start with the equal sign. So equals, I'm going to add up since I'm doing our calculation of sum. You can have this, then sorry, then this, and this. So, and you press enter. So with some, it's I mean with a function, you just automatically do that thing. What has happened? Let me see. So, while recent, then just press enter. So with our formula, you just do it manually. You just add up, putting in the signs. So you drag and drop, and automatically the total applies to all. So you can see the formula bar has displayed the formula that we have used, as you can see. So that is about using a formula. What of using a function itself, those functions that are inbuilt? You can use a equal signs equals. If we're finding total is the same as sum, you can type sum, then you open brackets, then you select from the first, control select, then you close brackets and then you enter. You see it automatically brings you to this. So as you can see, it has brought, then the formula bar here has displayed the function that we have used. We have used the function of sum. With Excel, yeah, the functions, we have sum, we have average, we have if, we have rank. So all those are functions. So after entering, you can drag and drop, and you see it has autofilled, brought us the same way we use the formula. Those are the same answers we've got for the what function. Let us use a function as well as finding the average. But in average you can either use a function or you use a formula. Either way, open brackets equals average, then you close brackets and then you enter. So that I've used a function finding the average here. So you see, so for me I can autofill, drag and drop. Yeah, so you can see here there is that it has brought the average when I used our function. So, or let me see. So, like I said, with average, you can use a formula or function to get average. Yeah. So, let's look at another terminology. Another terminology that you can look at is cell referencing. With cell referencing, it has two types: the relative cell referencing and then the absolute cell referencing. The absolute cell referencing uses the dollar symbols, the dollar signs. So let's take an example. If I'm to take this cell, first start with equal signs if I'm performing a calculation. Then you take this cell, you're multiplying it times, let me take this other cell that is outside. Then if to use absolute cell referencing, you're supposed to apply a dollar symbol. Let me say before L and after L, you apply a dollar sign. A dollar sign is shaped for yes, so you enter. If we enter, let's see what happens if we drag and drop from here. Alright, automatically autofills from there. Now if I'm to just tap on any place, you see it's showing here in the formula bar that our dollar signs are before L and after L. So with the absolute cell referencing, it deals with dollar signs. You have to use dollar symbols whenever you're performing what calculations, so that you can make it look. Yeah. So if what happens if I did not apply the dollar signs, let us see what will happen. We have equals, we took this, then we multiplied it, and then we took this other cell of L2. Let's enter. What happens when the dollar signs are not inclusive? See, it just brings you 000. So yeah, so with absolute cell referencing, you're supposed to use dollar symbols. You're supposed to use dollar signs whenever you're performing what? The calculations. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's how we can work with absolute cell referencing. So with the relative cell referencing, let's take our F2. No, let's take it as F1. Press the equal signs as usual. We start with equal signs. Can take F1 minus, minus this, and enter. Let's drag and drop from here. Yeah. So let's see how the relative cell referencing has been applied here. So if I have to click on anywhere, you can see it's E4 minus F4. The formula bar has displayed the formula. Then let's go down here. It's E5 minus 5. So with absolute cell referencing, which is these ends, the calculations are always fixed because of these dollar signs. The operations here are fixed, as you can see. They're fixed, they're having dollar signs. But then with the relative cell referencing, the values are not fixed at all. You can see the formula here. Yeah, the values are not fixed at all, it's just there. So yeah, I think most of you have learned something. Yeah, so that's it for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time.